Hi Taurus, this is your February 17th through the 23rd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the 5th spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So this first spread is a new love this week, Taurus. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Sun. We have the Hierophant. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Fool and the Nine of Cups. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Right? We also have you. Perhaps you're dealing with another Taurus. This looked really good, Taurus, until I saw that Two of Wands. But don't freak out, don't panic, don't push the panic button. No, the Two of Wands in the middle was the last card that came out in the main spread, right? So we'll get to that card and what it means in just a second. I have a few ideas, so I'll just share them with you. But yeah, somebody is definitely coming your way, definitely, right? The very first card that came out is the Knight of Cups, and it's clarified by the Sun. It's a great, awesome, amazing combo. Really is, all right? Perhaps it's just going to be hard for you to believe. Perhaps that's why you have the Two of Wands. Anyway, going back to the first two cards. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it's the most romantic, the most loving, the most caring knight out of all 4 knights. So that's the offer. It's not a page, it's a knight. There's nothing wrong with a page, but it's a knight. Somebody is investing. Somebody is expressing their feelings. Somebody is doing something special, right? A very romantic gesture. Not just somebody asking you out for a cup of coffee. Again, there's nothing wrong with a cup of coffee, but somebody is showing you emotions in a big gesture. The Sun clarifying that could be simply a Leo you're dealing with, right? But the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. All right, so you got the most loving knight out of all 4 knights, clarified by the happiest card in the deck. Not too bad, not too shabby, if you ask me. This is the offer coming your way. And I think it also has something to do with that Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Out of many zodiac signs that the Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as, I usually go with Sagittarius because of Jupiter, right? The Wheel of Fortune is also a card of maybe literally going somewhere. It's the start of a cycle, very fortunate cycle, hence the word fortune in its name. For some of you, it could be like a lucky break. All right. Then going back to the beginning, we have the Hierophant. The second card that actually came out before I started clarifying. The Hierophant is your major arcana card, Taurus. That is you represented by your major arcana card, and it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, if you ask me. That means you're the one in charge, you're the center of attention. This offer is definitely directed at you. Alright, so now we're at that Two of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with 2 people. I'll just throw in some scenarios, and you see which is applicable to you, right? So the Two of Wands could be a card of a choice. So you could be choosing between 2 people, all right? Perhaps this is one of the people coming your way this week, all right? So the Two of Wands, it is a choice card, but there's multiple choice cards in the tarot deck. The Two of Wands could also be interpreted as a card of just taking a breather. Maybe, again, you're like, oh, maybe you're a little bit overwhelmed, and you need to maybe wrap your head around about what's going on. Maybe you need to process this. All right. The Two of Wands could also be a card of like planning the future. If you take a closer look at the Two of Wands, the person is looking into the future, looking into far away, and they've got the globe in their hand. And perhaps this person is like strategizing, thinking about the future, planning the future. Or maybe you're waiting for that Ace of Pentacles, clarifying it. Perhaps you're waiting for that Knight of Cups to convert into the Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups is great. It's emotions, it's love. But perhaps the Ace of Pentacles, you're waiting for something more down to earth, for this person to show it to you. Something more down to earth, something more concrete, something more serious. And that's what the Ace of Pentacles is. You could be waiting for a marriage proposal, because the Ace of Pentacles is a marriage proposal card. Right? It's a golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity. Or perhaps Like I said, you are realizing that this is it, and you're just starting to plan the future together. Perhaps both of you are planning the future together. Okay? In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Fool and the Nine of Cups. Awesome. Amazing. Alright? The Fool could be an Aries. You know, the Fool is a card of just going for it. It's a card of jumping right in, taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. Right? Maybe there's something about this person a little bit risky, a little bit unusual for you. Okay? The Ten of Cups, the first card in there, is a card of a marriage, commitment. It's the happily ever after card. The Nine of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment and a wish come true. Alright? So yeah, it looks amazing, Taurus. It really does. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Taurus, this card is for you. We have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or absolutely any zodiac sign. We have three cards on the table, Taurus, that could be interpreted as cards of literally going somewhere. Literally going somewhere. So for some of you, it's definitely a trip coming up. Or somebody could be traveling to see you. Okay, and what's a little bit weird about this reading is that the Ten of Wands clarifying that Knight of Swords in the beginning. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a card of something difficult, something that's taken a toll on us. And the Knight of Swords, it's not only a travel card, it's not only an air sign indicator card, it's also a card of like attacking something. I'm not saying you're going to be physically attacking, literally attacking something, but perhaps it's like you're tackling some kind of a problem. Right? Perhaps in order for you to go first, something has to be, some kind of a problem needs to be addressed. Something needs to be solved. Okay? Something needs to be attacked. Some kind of an issue. Right? Solved very, very quickly. So you can go. Or so the whole family can go. Or both of you can go. Alright? That's what it kind of feels like. You're gonna tackle some kind of a problem, or maybe your whole family, and then you go. Right? The Six of Swords is a card of moving on. It's a card of an improvement. It's a card of things getting better. Right? The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of communication, or as already mentioned, it is a card of travel. And the Nine of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a wish come true and satisfaction. Okay, so at the end of the day, you're going to be smiling, because the person in the Nine of Cups looks happy to me. They're smiling. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Two of Swords, clarified by the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Swords, the Hangman, and the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or absolutely any zodiac sign. You know what it looks like? It looks like we're closed for business. You know, we're closed. And the only card that could be associated with like taking action is the Four of Cups, the clarifier of that Two of Swords. The Four of Cups is a card of a rejection, right? The rest of the spread is like a desert. Nothing else is going on, all right? So perhaps you're not even open to anybody from the past, or you're not open to this particular individual at all, whatsoever. It's like no matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter what they send you, and no matter what they attempt, it's the answer is still going to be no. For some of you, perhaps this is like a recent breakup, and maybe we're connecting with a person who is still recovering from it, who is still just taking a break from everything. Okay, so in case if you were wondering how they feel, yeah, they're not being active. They're not looking around. They're just staying home, or they're staying in bed. There's a lot of stagnation here, and perhaps they're overthinking this, right? The Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody who is stuck, trapped, somebody who is overthinking. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus, this week. We have the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an earth sign like yourself, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So here's what's going on, right? The Eight of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands. Either you are going back somewhere this week and you're going to be welcomed, they're going to be paying you more money, or maybe it's another contract with the same company you contracted for in the past, or somebody is coming back to you. Perhaps somebody's coming back to you and they'll tell you were right all along, and I think you're going to accept this person back. But from what I see, you will feel really, really good about this either way. Right? It could be like a vendor or an employer. For some of you, it is an employer. Maybe you run your own business, right? Or somebody's coming back to you, right? The Empress in the middle, that's you, Taurus, right? That's one of your major arcana cards. So I assume that's you. The Six of Pentacles right next to the deck, and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's money. Money coming your way, or like something long-term, something that's going to be around for a while, or something that's going to be beneficial long-term, right? Definitely long-term, because the Knight of Pentacles is all about planning. You can always plan ahead with the Knight of Pentacles, so it's the most financially abundant Knight out of all 4 Knights. And the Six of Pentacles right next to the deck, since it's the last card I came out, it's money coming in, money rolling in. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, yes. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. What you're not expecting is a reunion or a party. And you're not expecting an actual reunion with this King of Swords, or maybe you'll run into this person at some kind of an event. Or it could be an Aquarius birthday, right? This week we're wrapping up Aquarius birthday season. There's still a few days left, so maybe you're going to be invited to an Aquarius birthday party. There's a party, right? The Three of Cups, the first card that came out, it's definitely a party or a reunion, and I assume that when people reunite, they usually celebrate, right? The Six of Cups in the middle is a card of somebody from the past, not necessarily an ex. The common misconception of the Six of Cups, it's always an ex. No, it's not. It can be, it doesn't have to be, right? It could just be somebody from your past. The Wheel of Fortune is a repeat of something, restart of something. And the King of Swords has something to do with it, Taurus, right? Again, most likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air placements in their chart. All right, Taurus, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.